In January 2026, Japan successfully extracted deep-sea sediments containing rare earth elements from waters off Minamitorishima, located within Japan's exclusive economic zone. Using the deep-sea research vessel Chikyu, Japan became the first country in the world to retrieve rare earth-bearing sediments from a depth of approximately 6,000 meters, with future commercial recovery explicitly in mind. Minamitorishima is Japan's easternmost territory, located about 1,800 kilometers southeast of Tokyo in the Pacific Ocean. For years, scientists had pointed out the presence of large amounts of rare earth elements in the surrounding seabed. This time, however, Japan moved beyond theory. It demonstrated that these resources are not only known to exist, but are technically accessible and commercially viable. This achievement marks a significant step forward, not merely a scientific survey, but tangible progress toward future resource development. Why rare earths and supply chain diversification matter. Rare earth elements are indispensable to modern society. They are essential for smartphones, electric vehicles, wind power generation, semiconductors, and military equipment, forming the backbone of advanced industries. The central issue has long been supply concentration. The global rare earth supply chain, particularly refining and processing, has remained heavily dependent on China for decades. As a result, geopolitical tensions and diplomatic shifts pose direct risks to global industrial activity. Diversifying supply chains has therefore become an urgent priority not only for Japan, but also for the United States, Europe, and other regions. The rare earth resources near Minamitorishima offer a new option for advancing this diversification. Reducing dependence on a single country contributes to greater stability in global resource markets and may ultimately benefit economies beyond Japan as well. What makes Minamitorishima rare earths unique? Unlike conventional rare earth mines, the deposits near Minamitorishima exist as mud-like deep-sea sediments. One of their most notable characteristics is the high concentration of heavy rare earth elements. Heavy rare earths are especially valuable as they are critical for EV motors and military applications. In addition, these sediments contain rare earths at exceptionally high concentrations, while containing very low levels of radioactive materials. This is particularly important for refining. Because radioactivity is minimal, complex removal processes are largely unnecessary, making refining simpler, more environmentally friendly, and potentially far less costly. Compared with conventional rare earth mines, this represents a major advantage. The value of deep-sea mining technology and economic security. This achievement is significant not only for the rare earths themselves, but also for the successful demonstration of deep-sea resource recovery technology. Operating reliably at depths of 6,000 meters, an extreme environment requires advanced capabilities applicable far beyond rare earth mining. Such technology can be used in energy development, seabed resources, and marine research, meaning the technology itself may become a future industry and revenue source for Japan. From an economic security perspective, the significance of Minamitorishima becomes even clearer. Deep-sea mining is undeniably expensive, and in purely short-term economic terms, it is not always the cheapest option. However, the ability to secure resources within Japan's own EEEZ reduces supply disruption risks and strengthens bargaining power and strategic flexibility. This value cannot be measured simply in monetary terms. It is directly tied to national security. And this stability does not benefit Japan alone. It extends to other countries that rely on the same supply chains. Toward commercialization, the Japanese government has increased funding for Minamitorishima. Rare earth development and preparations for commercialization are already underway, with commercial production expected to begin around 2030. In October 2025, Japan and the United States also established a cooperative framework for rare earth development. Under this arrangement, Minamitorishima is protected within the Japan-US security framework. Japan handles extraction and recovery, and the United States provides investment in refining facilities and guarantees stable demand through long-term purchase agreements. Mining volumes are being increased gradually, while environmental impact, costs, and target elements are carefully evaluated. The goal is not rapid mass production, but realistic and sustainable development. Conclusion: the true meaning of this breakthrough. The successful extraction of rare earths at Minamitorishima does not mean Japan has suddenly become a resource-rich nation. What it does mean is that a realistic alternative has emerged to a situation of near total dependence. This is not only about short-term profits, but about the first step toward long-term economic security and international stability. Minamitorishima's rare earths are becoming a critical turning point, expanding the range of options available to the international community in an increasingly resource-constrained world. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Deep Focus Japan for more videos on Japanese society and current issues.